Hi, I'm Pam Fox at pamfox.org, and I'm streaming live on YouTube into the plantar reflux Facebook support group. And I'll also be sharing this with my friends, Take Eat More Vegetables Challenge. Today I'm going to be making a portobello burger with fries, and this can be found in my cookbook, Plantar Reflux, which is available on Amazon. And if you haven't joined the support group, you can go over to Facebook and do that as well, and take the 30-day anti-reflux plant-based challenge using recipes that are all plant-based and that eliminate common trigger foods for reflux. So today I'm making the portobello burger, and the recipe actually in the cookbook, it has a really nice pesto sauce on it. It has avocado. Today I'm going to be adapting it a little bit just because of I don't have some things in the house, so I'm not going to be making the pesto. But I've already actually got my mushroom on the George Foreman grill. I love cooking the portobello mushrooms on the George Foreman grill because it's just better. When I do it in a frying pan, it's not as juicy, so somehow it sears in all those juices. But here's what I do. So I get the big portobello mushrooms and I put them in a container with a snap top lid, or I put them in a Ziploc, and I have one in here. Let's see it. And I basically do a marinade. So I did this, I think I did it last night, so I knew I was going to be eating these today. So I put 2 mushrooms in here with a 1/4 cup of Bragg's liquid aminos, a 1/4 cup of water, and a tablespoon of maple syrup. Now, normally, you might put in things like garlic, you might put in things like onions, you might put in balsamic vinegar, and these are some examples of common trigger foods. So we eliminate those in this recipe. Now, if you've been doing the 30-day challenge and you're in month 2 or you're in month 3, if you want to start adding in a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar into a marinade like this to see how you do, you can do that. You can start experimenting with certain foods that you've eliminated, start incorporating them back in and see how you do. See if you have a flare-up, if you have a reflux flare-up or whatever. So I'm going to be making this. I've got the mushroom on the grill. I actually already made, I'm about 10 steps ahead of you guys, but I already made some French fries. And these are in the cookbook as well. And it's just so simple, you guys. These are russet potatoes, but you could use any potato that you like. And I just took these out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. I just slice up my fries. These are russets. I slice them up. I try to make them the same size because you want, when they're cooking, if there are some that are really skinny and some that are really thick, the really skinny ones are going to cook sooner and they're going to burn and get really crispy. So you want to try to cut them to about the same size. And then you can either lie them on parchment paper, because we don't use oil, because oil is a common trigger food for reflux. You can line your cooking sheet with parchment paper and then put your fries on there. Or you can use one of these silicone pads, which is what I've got here. And they do stick a little bit, but if you let them cool, you can see they come off after they cool a little bit. And all I have on here is salt. Now, if you wanted to do, I don't know, other herbs, some dill, whatever, you could. But I just like salt. And this is 2 medium to large size russet potatoes and I love these. Sometimes I'll cook 3 or 4 of these potatoes and make a dipping sauce, and that will be my entire dinner. That's how much I love French fries. So those are ready. And I just cook those in the oven at about 425. If you're doing a thicker cut fry, you'll maybe want to turn it down and cook them longer. But you just want to cook them until they have this nice brown. Let me see that brown color to them, a little bit crisp on the outside, and they're wonderful. What else? So I like to do my burgers on ciabatta. It's my favorite bread. If you're gluten-free, you would have to substitute out whatever. I also love, pretzel buns. I just think these really make it. So I'm going to stick these in the toaster. And get those toasting, because this is really, I'm just going to assemble this together and it will be done. So today I have an avocado. Let's cut it open and see what we've got. Yes, perfect avocado. And so what I do is, I'll show you when that toast pops, but I just scoop it out and just kind of smash it onto the ciabatta roll. This is done. I'm going to show you, it's got the nice sear marks because I cooked it in the George Foreman grill. You don't have to have a George Foreman grill for this. You could cook it in a regular frying pan. But it just doesn't sear in those juices quite as well, in my opinion. And I'm actually going to be putting some bell pepper strips on this as well. Now, these are kind of, they're not spicy, but they're kind of, I think they're stored in vinegar. So for those of you with reflux, peppers, water, sea salt, citric acid. So yeah, you would want to stay away from these if you've got severe reflux and you're really fighting that and you're trying to eliminate all common triggers. There is acid in this. Unless you've tried them before and you know that you don't have an issue with them, then you can eat those. But between the avocado and the pepper, hold on a second. We're going to put a handful of greens on there, and we're going to do some microgreens as well. These wonderful, beautiful. These are, my local co-op does a variety of microgreens. These are pea shoots, opal basil, broccoli, and amaranth. So it's just kind of a mixture of microgreens. Okay, so let's go ahead and assemble this. So I'm just going to quickly score my avocado like that, and then I'm going to scoop and scoop. So this is kind of like my mayonnaise. Instead of mayonnaise, it kind of gives your burger that creaminess, creamy, healthy fats from the avocado. So I just kind of spread it on both sides with a fork. Like that, and then on goes the burger, on goes the greens, on goes the microgreens. Oh, and we can't forget the peppers. Whoopsie. And that's it. Just like that. We'll do a quick little, where's my, I don't know where my serrated knife went. It's around here somewhere. And there's our burger, our portobello burger. That's going to be really juicy and creamy, and we're going to do a side of French fries. I might not eat all those French fries right now, but before the night is over, I will. And there we have it, burgers and fries, all plant-based. I do have some trigger foods in there because I no longer have reflux, so I do eat a lot of trigger foods. But maybe one day you can say that you no longer have reflux as well. That's the goal, right? All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really, really hungry. I'm going to go enjoy this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.